Am I in the picture? We have lots of life things going on this morning. So that L in our acronym, life, listen to start your day. Listen to your body, listen to your emotions, listen to your spirit, and listen throughout the day. That's how do I do that? We're telegraphing it. We'll recap in the end. Remember our keys to spiritual truth. Life in its fullness and at its best is available moment by moment. So the second letter in life, I, stands for intend. Intend the life that you desire. All of us have those desires within us, those deep, authentic, real desires that we want, not just a want or a wish, but those deep desires. And the key to experiencing that life moment by moment is to intend its fulfillment, its manifestation for you. Wonderful New Thought writer, spiritual writer, Wayne Dyer, wrote a book, The Power of Intention. It's interesting. In one of the chapters, he quotes Carlos Castaneda. And I like it because it talks about intention. Here's what Carlos Castaneda said. In the universe, there is an immeasurable, indescribable force which shamans call intent. And absolutely everything that exists in the entire cosmos is attached to intent by a connecting link. How important intention is. It's the key to manifesting your heart's desires, that intention that we have. Helps you to maintain focus. Have trouble with that? Well, intention is a tool to help you maintain that focus. Helps you to persist, to go on, to keep on. Another thing I like about intention and heart's desires is the word, there's some words I just really like, and this one I like. Incipiency. Anybody ready to give me a definition for incipiency? Somebody? A couple of short ones? Well, I'll give you one. The beginning of something. Incipiency is the beginning of something. I first ran into that word in the writings of Emily Cady, Lessons in Truth. And as I was reading that again, I realized I didn't get the full context of it. So I want to share with you what Emily Cady had about intent, speaking about the start of something, the start of bringing into your life the manifestation of that which you desire. Here's Emily Cady. Before you are conscious of any lack, of any desire for more happiness, for fullness of joy, the great Father, Mother heart has desired them for you. It is He in you desiring them that you feel. And you think it is only yourself, separate from Him, desiring them. With God, the desire to give and giving are one and the same thing. Someone has said, desire for anything is the thing itself in incipiency. There's that word. That is, the thing you desire is not only for you, but has already been started toward you out of the heart of God. And it is the first approach of the thing itself striking you that makes you desire it or even think of it at all. I believe the writer that she was speaking about when she said someone else has said was Thomas Troward, who predated Emily Cady by a little bit. A metaphysical thinker who was a judge in India. And somehow, in that time, connecting with all the spiritual traditions that were there, he came up with some of these great metaphysical thoughts that we maintain yet to this day. So, knowing that those heart's desires, if you have them, are destined to be fulfilled if you'll just allow that, the tool we use to get there is intention. There's an organization called the Intenders of the Highest Good. Marianne knows about this, and a few of the rest of you as well. And the Intenders of the Highest Good break it down pretty simply. They say if you have an intention to fulfill the desire of your heart, a couple of things. Speak it out loud. Speak it out loud. And then share it with someone or someone's that will support you in it. Speak it out loud. Share it with someone. And that's what I would say when we'll get back to this. The I stands for intention. Speak your intentions out loud and share them. Life in its fullness and at its best is experienced moment by moment. Did you notice that listening, can really go well at the beginning of the day? How about making your first point on your agenda listening? Listening to yourself, listening to your body, your emotions, and particularly your spirit. I love this. It's part of my practice. To listen to spirit, the very first thing. First of all, you're coming out of dreamland, perhaps. You're on the cusp of sleeping and waking. What a wonderful place to hear the voice of spirit, that still, small voice. And then intention follows that. After the first thing in your day, when we're talking about our daily dose, another ingredient here is intention. Taking your heart's desire and putting them in your intention, speaking it, and living it with your community. F. I had to stretch a little bit to get this one, but not really. F stands for give. We think of forgiving as being something we grant somebody else or even grant ourselves when there's been some resentment or judgment or wrongdoing of some sort. But that's not where the word originally comes from. It originally comes from flowing forth. Forth flowing, forth acting. You can see it in the word. Forgive. Forgive. And I think this is so critical, so important to forgive. Forgiving, giving forth, is important in every circumstance. Are you having a tough time with life? Give forth something, whatever you can, that will bring you to that place of experiencing life again. Doesn't feel like you're experiencing life when you're in that tough circumstance. You've had a financial loss, you have a relationship challenge, you have a health challenge, and you just haven't been able to figure them out. Well, sometimes better not to focus on the details of that challenge, but to focus on what can I give? What's mine to give in this situation? Paying it forward. Remember that movie, Pay It Forward? So even in that difficult situation, and especially in every situation, so you're having a wonderful day, spend time paying it forward. That's the core, the kernel of what we've got going here, which seems like a little movement in Payson. A movement of kindness works for all. What about that kindness, paying it forward, not necessarily only to somebody out there, maybe it's kindness to yourself as well. So that's what forgive. Give before. Give with faith, knowing that that giving will be rewarded, and the life that you want to experience is there for you with the tool of forgiveness. And then finally, before I do that, forgive. And what I have, and how do I do that? Asking the question, what is mine to give today? And to whom? To me, to someone else. What is mine to give today? And finally, we get to E, expressing life. Become an agent of abundant life. You, if you've been around Unity a little bit, you know that there are 5 principles that we hold very dear. And the 5th one is, it's not enough to know the truth. You must act. You must express that truth in the world. And that's the very nature of us as human beings. Divine expressions set to act in this world in a way that shows life, abundant life. So easy to be slothful or lazy. Well, I like the word slothful. That's another one I like. But it's so easy to do that, to just become involved in our own mental machinations or our habits that really don't add anything to our lives. Act as an expression of the divine. We seem like we're small sometimes. What can I do? How can I? I'm so small I can't do anything that really impacts the world. I love to change the world, but I can't do that. I love the wisdom of Lao Tzu. An ant on the move does more than a dozing ox. I like that. Let me say it again. An ant on the move does more than a dozing ox. Well, be one of those ants on the move. Express life. Express that life that you've discerned as you've communicated, as you've listened to Spirit. So notice we started kind of at the beginning of the day with listening to Spirit, and then intending, and then forgiving, and that in its fullness is expressing the life of Spirit. So how do I do that? First of all, you might want to start it by engaging in a little bit of wonder. Wonder's a wonderful thing wonderful thing to engage in, and being present in the moment. Remember, those of you who participated in the Power of Now study, Eckhart Tolle's admonition again and again, the present moment is all that you have. Right here and right now is the time to express the divine, which is your very nature and your calling for all of us. The question I would ask when I take that E letter, express life, is how am I authentically expressing life? Because I think sometimes we do it ingenuously, disingenuously. What is it? Anyway, we do it in a fake sort of way. We don't dig deep and get the real us. We think that if we express the real us, somebody won't like us. Somebody won't be happy. Important to express the real us, and particularly at the direction of Spirit. Remember Neil Armstrong? Step by step by step. Let's take those steps throughout the day. The step of listening, of intending, of forgiving, and of expressing the divine. If you do that, you're going to experience life at a much greater level, a higher level. You're going to be blessed by that. And you're going to bless others by that as well. So let me put that slide up now, Tom, so we can go back and review. There you go. Life. Listen. Listen to start your day. Listen throughout the day. Intend. Speak your intentions out loud and share them with those who are your spiritual community particularly. Forgive what is mine to give today and to whom? And express. How am I authentically expressing life? So, if I am to experience life in fullness, if I am to experience life at its best, these are the keys. Listen, intend, forgive, and express. Express the divine. That you are. Remember our key affirmation, I am life. And so it is.